Very good morning, students. Last video we have seen about the measurements and what is the necessity of measurement we have seen, and what are the different types of quantities and which quantity is measured of measurable quantity, all that we have seen. And today we are going to see how to round off the digits. So let us start with the numbers, significant figures. So you must be knowing significant figures are those digits which are reliable plus the first uncertain digit. So same continuation. So today let us see how to round off the numbers. So how to round off the numbers. So let me write down the topic, rounding off the numbers. Rounding off. Rounding off numbers. Rules. There are 5 rules. We are going to see only the 5 rules. Round off the numbers, 5 rules. So let me take a box. Okay, all 5 rules. We will see that 5 rules. So you can write down the same thing. So this is about the preceding digit rules. So this is preceding digit. Now how to round up the numbers? Before going to this, so let me just go to the next page and then I'll ask you a question. For example, 5, 4, 3, 1. So you have to write correct to 3 digits. Correct to 3 digits. So how to write correct to 3 digits? So the digit to be rounded off is only 3. So the digit to be dropped is 1, because the correct to 3 digit means you have to drop the last digit. So when you drop the last digit, the last digit is less than 5. Since the last digit is less than 5, so therefore I have to write the answer as 543 only, because the preceding digit is never changed. So that means you can't change the preceding digit, leave unchanged or left unchanged. That is number 1. Number 2, before writing the rules, I'm just giving you how to round up the numbers, and then we will just see the rules, right? So 5, 4, 3. So this is the first rule. If the last digit to be dropped is less than 5, the preceding digit is left unchanged. The digit to be dropped is greater than 5. So therefore, the preceding digit is increased by 1. So I am going to write it as 544. Can see here 544. Right? Next, number 3. If the digit to be dropped is 5, just 5, 5435. The digit to be dropped is 5. If the preceding digit is odd, the preceding digit is odd, then you can just increase by 1. But the same way, the digit to be dropped is 5, but the preceding digit is odd, it is now even. If the preceding digit is even, then you don't change it. It is left unchanged. So therefore, you have to write it as 544 only. So how many rules I have given? This is 3, this is 4 rules. 5th rule. If the digit to be dropped is 5, followed by a non-zero digit, then the preceding digit is increased by 1. So these are the rules, children. Only by knowing these 5 rules, you can round off any numbers. So now come back. So we will see the rules. Write down number to be dropped. Number to be dropped. Or you can say that digit to be dropped. So I can say digit to be dropped. Digit to be dropped. If the digit to be dropped is less than 5, then preceding digit is left unchanged. Hope you are able to see the font size, children. Digit to be dropped is greater than 5, then the preceding digit is increased by 1. Digit to be dropped is equal to 5, then the preceding digit is preceding digit is increased by 1 if it is odd. Preceding digit is increased by 1 if it is odd. Equal to 5, but if it is even, then preceding digit is left unchanged. Preceding digit is left unchanged. Hope you are able to see, children. And the digit to be dropped is 5, followed by non-zero digit. Followed by non-zero digit. Non-zero digit. Then the preceding digit is increased by 1. Preceding digit is increased by 1. So these are the rules for rounding of numbers. So let us see few questions, children. Then you will be having high clarity of this concept. So today's concept is how to round off the numbers. I have given you rules. So by knowing the rules, let us go for the next. Okay, right. So round off the digits. Round off. Number 1. 4875 up to 3 significant figures. Up to 3 significant figures. Up to 3 significant figures. Number 2. 3655 up to 4 significant figures. Sorry, up to 3 significant figures. Next. So up to 3 digits. I mean that up to 3 digits. So let me erase it and write. It is up to 3 digits. Up to 3 digits. Up to 3 digits. Similarly here up to 3 digits. So round off up to 3 digits. And number 3. 29655 up to 2 digits. 4655.35 up to 3 digits. Number 5. 199876 up to 2 digits. Number 6. 899213 up to 1 digit. So let us see the answer for the same thing. Okay, children, let us see the answer for the same thing. So you must be knowing. So we'll discuss the same very quickly. So this is all the concept. How long it takes for you to learn. So it will take only Just 5 minutes for you to learn. So let us see the answer. Answer. Okay, right. 4875 up to 3 digits. Which digit to be dropped, children? Up to 3 digits means digit to be dropped is 5. Immediately look into the preceding digit. Look at the rule. The digit to be dropped is equal to 5. The preceding digit is increased by 1 only if the preceding digit is odd. And now you see, is the preceding digit odd? Yes. So since it is odd, so therefore it is increased by 1. So I have to write it as 4, 8, 8. Then you can't leave it like that. I have to write it as 0. So up to the round off up to 3 digits. So 4880. Or you can write 10 power 1. 488 into 10 power 1 you can write. Because round off up to 3 digits only, no? So you can write it like that. So let me also write 488 and 10 power 1. Next, 3655. Digit to be dropped is what? 3 digit, no. So digit to be dropped is 5. Preceding digit is odd. So therefore, the preceding digit is increased by what? 1. So 3660. So therefore, you can also write it as 366 into 10 power 1. 366 into 10 power 1. Next, up to 2 digits. Digit to be dropped is 6. It is greater than 5. Digit to be dropped is 6, which is greater than 5. You look at the rules. If it is greater than 5, it has to be increased by 1. Which one? Preceding digit. So if I increase by 1, it is 30. The remaining all put zeros. 1, 2, because the value should not change. 29,655, now it is 30,000. Or you can write it as 30 into 10 power 3. Next, up to 3 digits. Digit to be dropped is 5. Followed by non-zero digit. Don't see only the preceding digit. Followed by non-zero digit. So therefore, the preceding digit is increased by 1. So 466. 0.00. So I can write it as 4660. So 466 into 10 power 1. So this is how you need to do it. Next, digit to be dropped is up to 2 digit. Digit to be dropped is 9. It is greater than 5. Preceding digit is increased by 1. So it becomes 20. 0, 0, 0, 0, because the value should not change, which I have already mentioned. So 20 into 10 power 1, 2, 3, 4. So 20 into 10 power 4. So hope you understand, children. Right. Next, up to 1 digit now. Up to 1 digit. So all other digits, you take up to 1 digit. Digit to be dropped is 9. Is it greater than 5? Yes, it is greater than 5. What are you supposed to do? Preceding digit is increased by 1. So if I increase by 1, the remaining all put zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So or you can write 9 into 10 power 5. So hope you understand, children, how to round up the digits. I will give you a few questions. You can do the same thing and send me the answers. Got it, children? So this is all the rounding of the digits. So let me just go to the next page and then I'll give you questions. Okay, it is do it for yourself. Do yourself. And for better understanding of concept, you're doing yourself. A round off. Number 1. 856,890. Up to 4 digits. Up to 4 digits. You have to round off up to 4 digits. Number 2. 735,582. Up to 2 digit. 656,3. Up to 3 digits. And 1985 up to 2 digit, up to 2 digits, and 2763 up to 2 digit. So this is 5 3 children. So this is not 6 3. So this is 5 3. Okay. So next 2 3 5 5 5 up to 4 digits. The last one, seventh question. 99980 up to 2 digit. So these 7 are the assignment question. You can try following the same rules and then get me the answer. So hope you understand, children. Next, we will go to the dimensional formulas. Okay? We will go to the dimensional formulas next. Thank you, children, for this concept. Again, we will meet with a new concept, that is dimensional formulas. Hope you understand this concept. If you know the conceptual clarity, any questions you will be able to do it. When you compare this class 10 with the class 11, you require conceptual knowledge with high critical thinking, analytical skill. Of course, the boundary or the syllabus is going to be the CBSE board. But then, even though there is a boundary, there is no restriction that all the question has to be, or all questions should be from the back of your NCERT textbook. So, they can ask, the questions can be at varied, flavors, but which has the concept of the syllabus in it. So, beyond the syllabus, they will not go, but within the syllabus, a number of questions can be asked. You have to get tuned for solving such questions, and I will be giving you as per the CBSE board only. So you can learn the concept, and then very well you will be able to get very good marks, as because any kind of questions you will be able to do it in the school examination as well as your competitive examination. Thank you, children.